Hi there, I'm Danny Henderson. Welcome back to my beautiful disclosure channel, disclosing everything on your planet that you never knew but had a right to know. And so now we're telling you, and we're telling you at the most amazing disclosure conference that ever became on the whole of planet Earth. It is called Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, or GSIC for short, and we're holding it this year in Westminster, Colorado in America, September 27, 28, and 29 of this year. And these are just a sample of women that will be speaking on that stage. At the moment, we are actually missing Dr. Lee Merritt. She's actually filming elsewhere at the present moment, and we send her our love. And if she can jump on at the last minute, she'll try. But Dr. Lee Merritt, who is the senior president of the Surgeons of America at one point in her life, she also came out of a very senior level in the Navy and came out whistleblowing on things she saw that just aren't okay. So we're going to start by everybody here introducing themselves briefly and their experience of GSIC last year. And we're going to start with the one and only, the legend that is Dr. Christiane Northrup.
Oh, goody. Okay, so I am a board certified obstetrician gynecologist. I am here to plant actual human life. I think that my job is the preservation of natural born humans and DNA. What I want to say about GSIC last year, this conference is unlike anything I've ever been to because everyone's minds are so open to possibilities. Many times the fundamentalist Christians, if it's not in the King James Bible, it's the devil. You know, that's where they go. And the beauty of GSIC is we're open to everything, including Jesus, including Yeshua. So it's an incredible audience. It's like a soul family that's drawn from all over the world. It's a very comfortable place for me to be. So that was my experience. And then getting to meet Nikki and Elena and, you know, everybody is just unbelievable. They're real people. So people say to me, oh, you know, is that Tony Rodriguez? Is he a real? Yes, I have met these people. They're heart-centered. They're amazing. Alec Collier has become such a dear friend. These are humans. These are human people with big hearts, with open minds. That's pretty rare in a lot of conferences, I'm here to tell you, where there's kind of a lot of narcissists who are really just, I think, lizards. That's my opinion. Okay.
Don't hold back. Speak your mind, Dr. Christiane. It's very important. Well done. Well done, my darling. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to give our attention to a very important lady who is one of the single only space program soldiers, former secret space program soldiers, that has been and to this day does off-planet rescue of our little one, les enfants. So let me, with great joy, introduce you again to the one and only Melanie Share.
Hello, everybody. I'm very to be happy with you all. I'm experiencer. I'm therapist is a good name. Therapist, and my job here in this time, it's help people, help children for guérir. Elena, heal the body, but not only a body, emotional too, and for a better life, and for these children and person make a better life.
Yes.
Pour que eux à leur tour puissent aider les gens. Comment je peux...
That they can help people in turn.
Yes.
And Melanie, what was your experience of GSIC last year?
Mhm. Um, my experience last year, it's very important for me because it's my first time in conference in English for me, and the English language is very difficult for me, but I passed my afraid.
Yes.
Yeah, is
Yes.
it good?
My
Yeah,
fear.
okay.
Yes.
My fear, okay, my fear, because it's my mission. Speak my experience, my bad experience and my good experience too. And I rencontré, comment on dit?
Meet.
I meet a very good person, and now this person, it's my friend, my good friends, and I love this person is in my heart, and my art
My heart.
my art,
Yes.
and it's an experience for d'une vie. C'est l'expérience d'une
It's,
vie,
it's the experience of a life.
of a life. Every people doit vivre
Must.
une expérience
Everyone must live an experience.
like this, like GSIC.
Wow, so beautiful. Thank you, Melanie. Well done. And now we're going to come to, she's a bit gobby, she's a bit loud, but we just love her across the world.
Don't talk about Elena that way. Rude. That's
Hey,
rude.
she recognized herself.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Elena. I'm getting picked on already. I haven't said a word yet.
So, ladles and jelly beans, without further ado,
Jelly bean.
there's only one Nikki Allen in the world, and it's Nikki Allen. Hello, Nikki Allen.
Exactly. Can I just, hello girls, can I just raise a little point there? Everybody else has been incredible, magic, wonderful, a legend. I'm deemed as gobby. That's what am I doing here? What am I doing here? That's a very
It's
good
so
question.
important, my love, so
I-
important.
Well, first of all, I wondered what I was doing here, to be fair, amongst these legends that I sit with now and sat with at GSIC, because I'm a psychic medium and I communicate with angels, archangels, and the source of the universe. And along with other brilliant talents, but obviously one of them being Gobby, as Danny highlights. And I was invited, I know it was angel-led when Danny connected with me to go to GSIC last year. It was one of the most profound, mind-blowing experiences of my life. I absolutely know 100% because it was predicted by my dad, my spirit dad in 2014, that when I see a certain symbol, it will wake up the rest of my soul and allow me to work on the most deepest and profound way. So when I saw the triangle, my goodness, with the circle around it, which was one of Elena's first symbols she put up on the slideshow, I started crying and thinking, this is the symbol he's been predicting since 11 years ago. Note the number 11. Is it 11? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Oh, 6, 7, no, 6, 9, that'll do. That's an angel number. I'll have that. And so the final puzzle that took place to enlighten my soul and to wake me up incredibly to the, you know, the star system, to the angel realms properly, and there's no words to describe meeting legends, especially Christiane, who I had no idea. I used to say about a vampire book to everybody, the energy vampire book, and then it clicked after about 2 days. It was, I'm like, oh my God, I've met one of my heroes. I've met one of my heroes. But this literal connection fired up the last puzzle to illuminate my soul. So now I'm seeing the complete truth of humanity, of the understanding of religion, and the truth about how the angels work with the star people, work with the galactics, and work with us to try and bring peace, compassion, and humility. And it's been the most incredible, life-altering, moment of my life being there and then being awake to all these wonderful truths. It is a place to to behold. You go in there, everybody's got their heart and mind and divine chakras open. Everybody feels like family. Everybody connects in as one beautiful, beautiful united front of awareness, truth, integrity, and owning their own souls and their own origins. And that for me was magical. So bring on the next one. Loved it, loved it, loved it. There you go. I could talk for more if you want, because I'm obviously gobby, but I'll hand it back over, darling.
Thank you, my darling. From one gobby bird to another. And ladles and jelly beans, it is a term of affection. This is how Nikki and I tend to play, just by, just humoring with each other. It's not at all offensive. It's just a funny thing. It's called banter in the UK, and I believe Australia and New Zealand, a bit of banter. Nikki basically represents the spiritual arm as well of GSIC, because we have Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection. So we're all informing on the ancient history, the missed history, the lost history of our galactic brothers and sisters. One just happens to be here. His name is Valiant Thor, and others. And we need the spiritual component because we are spiritual beings. Dr. Christiane also brings a lot of energetic spirituality in her presentations too. So it's a nice balance of both. And last year, Nikki took us to the heavenly realm in a beautiful 2.5-hour show, I think you did for us, and a real beautiful way to connect to loved ones and get over our grief. So it was incredibly important that you, Nicky Alan, were there, and you are a revered British psychic medium. You've been known a long, long time. You've been on many television shows and a real hero and a champion of the hearts of the people in Great Britain and now the world. And it's
Thank
beautiful.
you,
Yeah, my love, to watch your star shine and rise as it has in the last 1.5 years has been just so wonderful, wonderful to see. Okay, so now we're going to bring our attention to the global emissary, the galactic emissary of the Galactic Federation of Worlds. And her name, in case you didn't know, where have you been? It's Elena Danaan. Welcome, Elena.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah.
On fait la vague.
Welcome, everyone. And hey, well, thank you for inviting me for a third round of this amazing conference, which I considered it as a conference on the first time until I realized it's more than a conference, it's a gathering. And so a real gathering of starseeds, of souls who came to meet people like-minded and family also. So it's always joy. And every year when I step on this stage, I find myself in front of the people, and every time I tell the story, I'm emotional. But that's true. There's a frequency that comes from the public, a wave of love. And that is absolutely impressive. We can all feel it. And it's not love coming from individuals. It's a wave of love of a community. It's one frequency and it hits us. And it's absolutely mind-blowing how this gives us hope and strength and support in our mission to bring the truth, because we feel that humanity is not only ready, but they've already stepped into that future that we are trying to build. So my experience of GSIC is really different from any other conference because of this big, strong wave of love. And I can't wait for Denver this year.
Oh, it's so wonderful. And we're so happy that you're coming back, Elena, for a third year and sharing more of your information. Just a note to you guys out there that one of the things that sets GSIC apart from any other conference on the planet is the fact that we have such a high level, a high pedigree of personnel speaking and sharing their real stories that are proven, that are validated. And most people have a minimum of a 30-year timeline, trackable timeline of input into the field, books, conferences, and a lot of us have had on and off planet interactions with each other also proven, validated, and tracked, which is extremely important. I also want you to know out there, you darling public, you everything, you starseeds, you angels, you beautiful souls on a seeker's journey, that is now in full force. Disclosure is happening. It's not going to happen. It is happening. It is rolling out. So I want you to know that in attendance this year at the Galactic Spiritual Informers, we're going to have the Earth Alliance. We're going to have the White Hats. We're going to have senior members of the military on and off planet. We're also going to be given the most breathtaking ballet of real spacecraft in our skies over our 3-night sky watch. They'll be right there. They come every year. And these aren't the makey up ones that the military made. These are the real ones with the benevolent souls, the military personnel from the Galactic Federation of Worlds. Just a little teaser there for you lovelies out there. Now, we're going to go round while each of these, tenured, validated speakers and so much more. They're my darling friends. I love them with all my heart. I'm so proud of them. We're going to go round, starting with Dr. Christiane Northrup, to give you a brief synopsis of what each of these legends will be sharing into the field this year. Dr. Christiane.
First of all, I want to quote my good friend Dannion Brinkley, who was a Marine assassin and died at the age of 25 when he was on the phone and lightning struck. So that put one of those lightning balls throughout his entire system, and it took him a while to come back after being dead for 30 minutes. He had a vision of everything that is happening. He wrote about it in his book, Saved by the Light. He said that the battle for the soul of humanity is being fought in healthcare. And the last 4 years, if you haven't noticed that, I would like to bring that up. Now, I noticed that someone named Yeshua taught humanity, these things and more ye shall do also. And also, when 2 or more are gathered in my name, there will I be also. So I began to notice over the past 4 years that a lot of the people who follow Yeshua thought that they needed a needle in order to be well. And I remember scratching my head saying, wow, didn't Jesus raise Lazarus after 4 days? He was dead for 4 days. Lazarus, get up off your pallet. And if you say you believe that, then why is it that you think you need all this other stuff, which is basically what medicine is? We don't believe in your ability to heal. So we're going to give you all this other stuff. And so now we have a global humanity absolutely MK Ultra brainwashed by Rockefeller medicine. So I'm going to talk about how you heal yourself. And I'm going to talk about, what does this phrase mean? You were made in the image of God, fearsomely and wonderfully made. Fearfully, that's a mistranslation. You should be afraid of a few things, people. The number one thing you should be afraid of is modern medicine. And I know, because I'm board certified in it. I did a residency at Tufts New England Medical Center. I went to Dartmouth Medical School. I've got all the credentials. Plus, I was on Oprah 10 times. I don't know if that's a credential, but that's what I'm going to talk about, because my whole career has been watching people really believe that they create their own reality until it comes to their body, and they fold every time. Oh, I better go see the doctor. I wouldn't if I were you. No, there are good things in modern medicine. I want to help you separate the wheat from the chaff, and that's what I'm going to talk about.
Beautiful. That is so exciting and so needed and new, and everybody, again, guys out there watching, every single speaker without exception is bringing something new into the field, uncensored, unheard before. So you better watch out. Now we're going to move to the one and only Melanie Share, as you share with us what you will be speaking on just a little bit at GSIC this year.
I understand. What did you say?
Tu comprends-moi?
Je comprends toi. You know, when you speak, everybody speak, a beautiful woman here, you speak, and I don't understand everything, but I feel your frequency. And when you laugh, I laugh because it's not because I understand everything. It's just because your frequency is happy, and I take this frequency. Okay. You know, I know you have this question, or I read of people, and I have an answer for you. Okay, for the GSIC conference, I'm going to talk about my dark experience of abductions by grays and certain branches of the military, but also my more positive experience of rescuing children, the different teachers on the ship, and also the powerful bond between Jean-Charles and me. The different beacons and synchronicities put on our paths to meet, because I have a lot of synchronicities with Jean-Charles. If you want to recover your memories, you have to come to GSIC, because every time I'll talk about my experience, many of the spectators testify that thanks to what I tell them, they recover their memories. When I speak this, and I know it's my frequency to awakens memories. Or come on to GSIC. You know, if my English is better, I speak all the time with you, and j'aimerais.
I would like.
Speak better, because I won't speak with you for a woman. Just c'est quoi, table ronde?
Round table
Like this, and just speak, and but ça va venir. They come. No,
it is coming.
It is coming.
It will come. It will come.
It will come. It will come. Thank you for passion.
Oh, Shari, you're doing amazing, Melanie. It's just incredible to witness you the last couple of years, how much your English has improved, and you're doing so beautifully and speaking around the world, and you're doing amazing. We're so proud of you. Thank you so much.
C'est quoi un défi? Défi en anglais? Challenge. It's a challenge for me. I have 52 years old, and it's a big challenge for me, but it's okay.
You're doing amazing. We so appreciate you. We really do. And now we're going to jump across to the lady in red, Miss Nikki Allen. Darling, what will you be sharing with us this year?
My voice. I'm going to sing instead of do anything. I'm joking. As I just spoke about, I had a massive awakening when I joined all of these beautiful advanced souls at GSIC, the speakers, and it elevated me to another realm of consciousness and awareness. And that has now led to me connecting with archangels, which I never thought I would do in a million years. Obviously, I've been connecting with heaven, the spirit world angels, since I was born. And the one thing that I love about how I work with the celestial and spiritual layers is that it's all organic. I never plan anything. I haven't planned what to say now. How many? I'm just reading it. I'm joking. And I never study. I never read up. I don't do any of that because it breaks the purity of my connection with these beautiful beings. And I've asked them, what are we going to be doing? They showed me the most miraculous. I got to say this. I got to share this with you girls, right? I went away to Spain for 3 months, and I was standing on the beach and this record started playing. Record? Oh my God, I sound so old. This song started playing on my earphones. And then someone said, "This is how you shall walk with the people." And then they showed me walking on at GSIC. And then they showed me all this other stuff, which I don't want to do a spoiler for. And I just couldn't stop playing it. Darren, my partner, will be a witness to it. I literally played it and played it. It was in my heart, my soul, the frequency. It was just everything. It made me cry. I just was listening to it for hours and hours. And then the most incredible bit was when I came back and spoke to my lady, Louise, who helps me do all my marketing and stuff. I said, "Oh, I'll just send this song across to you." It wasn't even on my phone. It didn't exist. It's not in my libraries. It's not in my playlist. Doesn't exist. Completely disappeared. But I know now what frequency to work with as I walk on and join the family. The one thing that the angels have been showing me through predictions, they predicted the attempted assassination of the president. They predicted what was going to happen with the elections. They've predicted various disasters around the planet, which I think gives them validity. It gives them credentials to say this is real. This isn't made up from some medium that's sitting in a corner somewhere saying a load of fairy tales. So they're actually validating and bringing proof when they communicate and bring and relay information to humankind. So the one thing that I've learned is, and it kind of goes on from Dr. Christiane, because I'm as intelligent as her, you know. Yes, I am. Never. But it kind of goes on that we not only are being kept in this bubble of disillusioned rubbish, BS, whatever you want to call it, of, you know, our health system, we are also being kept in a bubble of control through religion and trying to shut down every spiritual essence that we have about us. And I don't want to give it too much of a spoiler because I don't want to create the expectation or the subliminal expectation of what people are going to experience. But the experience I'm going to bring to every single soul in that room this time around is the awareness that they are part of the universe. They are part of the angelic realms. They're part of the star seed realms. Everybody is part of a consciousness, a sentient consciousness. And the government and all of the elites and everybody that's trying to stop this is trying to keep us enclosed in this ego structure so that we don't realize our own strength, our own power, our own intuition, and our own regulation of our origins. So that what happens is if we start to question things and we start to feel intuition and knowledge and learn from the universe, the star seeds, the different planetary examples of sentience, they can't control us. I know I'm right. Look, my ears are in angel frequency now. So I am going to do live something to show people that they can connect to any form of sentient, celestial, spiritual realm at a click of a button because they are part of it. I'm going to show them that everybody on the planet that has some anchor to try and keep us down here through whatever way they're trying to control us is just a smokescreen of absolute weakness and fear. So let's bring it on and let's show how powerful we really are. And the angels will be helping me assist in this to bring reality and truth to how powerful and how much we are a part of this wonderful consciousness that we all incarnate into and out of. So bring it on, sister. I'm there. That was a really bad accent. I'm really sorry to anybody from the US that listens. But that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be kickoff. Do you remember I used that last time?
I do.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
You know, last year it was like, wow, we went up and we saw this and we saw that. This is on a whole new level, what they've asked me to do this time. So for all those souls to do what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be incredible. I think there'll be a few tears as well. So I'm going to punch people. No, not really.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
You
really
know,
excited, and I cannot wait to be in the energy and just share the air with all of the other amazing speakers. Look at these legends sitting before us. Oh, it's just incredible. Absolutely
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible. And before we come to Elena Danaan, it's just so clear and obvious that you guys have not spoken or shared any part of your presentation for this year. And yet we can see already there are certain segues. And this happened last year when we couldn't believe how many of us did presentations that also layered and loved around what we were bringing. So it's all so divinely guided. Also, it's just so beautiful. And now we're going to come to Elena Danaan, my love. What will you be sharing? Just a little synopsis for this year.
Well, I'm very impressed by what Nikki Allen just said, because it is totally 100% complementary to what I'm going to bring. And it will match also what Christian is going to talk about. My presentation will be about consciousness, where we come from, what we are made of, how are we connecting to creator source, how are we part of it, by which scientific explanation, and how are we all connected within each other, with each other. I'm going to bring the whole science about it, and explaining to people how they can connect to their soul group, how they can connect to creator. So that's absolutely complementary of what you just said, Nikki, and it really works together. Every year, I'm bringing a technology viewpoint of what I'm talking about, the subject I'm bringing. The first year, it was about the technology of the spaceships. Second year, it was the technologies used in ancient civilizations, and I put the focus on Atlantis. And this year, it will be about the technology involving consciousness. So there will be all this first part explaining who we are, where we come from, etc. And the second part of it will be how consciousness fits with technology in other cultures, more advanced cultures. And I'm going to explain the whole mechanism, the traps of it, and also the progress and the good things of it. So that's going to be the topic of AI will be touched as well. So it's going to be incredible oneness between us all again. That's really impressive.
Isn't that incredible? The synergy. We're literally all linking into each other's consciousness. We all know what we're going to address, and it's all been bought from source so that we all connect as one and shine that light and knowledge out. That's just incredible. And don't you just love it?
I know, because Christian, Dr. Christian, I was listening to you, and you're going to touch also on Yeshua, and I'm going to talk about him as well, how he fits into all of this. So because I'm how to say, admirer of this great man, so that's going to be really, really cool.
Kind of nicked my punchline, by the way, with Yeshua, but I'm not gonna say anymore. But you've kind of stolen my you stolen my thunder there. But anyway, we won't talk about Christ consciousness, will we?
Just amazing, amazing. Well, like I said earlier, thank you, ladies, so far along in this little lovely round table here for the beautiful audience and for us to share our insights. There's one lady missing at this present time, and that is the great, the one and only Dr. Lee Merritt. Now, Dr. Christian, Dr. Lee Merritt, and Dr. Rainer Fulmick, who is currently imprisoned on fraud charges because he is scaring the cabal and the deep state. We did some wonderful 1 or 2 round tables together giving information. But Dr. Lee Merritt is also known as the Medical Rebel, so you can look her up. Plus, you can look at her portfolio on the website, on the GSIC website, Galactic Spiritual Informers. That is all you need. 3 words, Galactic Spiritual Informers. The website will come up. You can get your tickets and everything there. I want to tell you guys that don't know, a little drop here on the incredible male speakers this year. We have David Adair. David Adair, again, this is a 50-year, long tenured, magnificent engineer who was so clever at 17, built a rocket that NASA and the Nazis wanted. But he blew it up and wouldn't let them have it. Na, 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 boo, boo. And he has continued, and he has put out such incredible technology on this plane, on this planet, and off planet too, in rockets. We call him Rocket Man. The great David Adair will be there. And in a few days, I will also be bringing him to my beautiful channel to sit and hang out and share more with you on a one-to-one. We also have the great Jean-Charles Moyen, the great French, the great secret space program soldier, the great man that can teleport, the man who has had his brain examined clinically, scientifically, and shown to be of extraordinary capability, mind-blowing. It's all been logged and registered and validated. We also have the great Tony Rodriguez, another little boy that was kidnapped by the Illuminati, sold into the American military. He'll be standing on stage again, telling us where remote viewing has gone. He is again a world first. There are so many world firsts happening again at GSIC. That's why you got to be there or be square. Anyway, we also have Dr. Michael Sala. If you don't know who he is, where have you also been? Dr. Michael Sala, long-term, 30-year plus veteran of history, of peace, of diplomacy on so many levels, and the military trusts this man at the highest levels. We also have Dan Willis, the great guy. Dan Willis, former secret Navy whistleblower in the days of Morse code, saw his first giant UFO coming out of the ocean when he was on a naval craft. Since then, has been working on technology to advance and enhance humanity. And for this year again, we're going to see the advanced technology from last year to this year, Pleiadian technology called Frill, universal technology called Frill energy. Dan Willis bought a physical Frill generator last year to our event. And this year, you are going to get to be able to go up close and feel the Frill energy that this universe naturally makes. And at some point will be there for the betterment of all of humanity. We also have Dan Winter, the physicist. Now, he will be on Zoom, from France on Zoom, but at least we will have him there too. And he will be discussing also some of the work he's been doing with Tony Rodriguez and other great things. I also want to let you know that as an attendee, I'm putting on a beautiful every day, a high quality free breakfast for you all. The hotel, Conference Hotel, has sold out. Don't worry. When you get your ticket, which is still only $6.55 for 3 insane days of all of these legends I've told you about, plus Skywatch, seeing the actual UFO, the real ones, come in every night. But you are going to have a high quality breakfast for free. When you get your ticket, you'll get a link. It'll give you the overflow hotel. So don't worry about that. You get a free, beautiful, high quality tote bag. Everybody gets a notebook and pen. We take really good care of you. And again, yes, we'll give you the links for hotels in the area. It's a beautiful area. There's so much to do, so much to see. It is the place to be. One of the world first reveals that we have this year is the one and only JP. He is an Army insider. He's part of a special forces unit. They go on and off planet. He's been working with Dr. Sala since 2008, a very long time. And he is going to reveal his identity. And it has been sanctioned at the highest level of military because it's time. You will never see these amazing people, these legends, ever together in one place, apart from Galactic Spiritual Informers. Now, my darlings, I'm going to just hand the floor over to you. And if there's anything that we have missed out today, please, the floor is yours. Anything you have to say to our beautiful audience?
Well, I want to say that Danny takes care of people. This is a very classy convention. When you say a high quality breakfast, I mean, she doesn't just, it's not Dunkin' Donuts, okay? This really is a very high quality. I've been to a lot of conferences and this is right up there at the top. So I just want to say that to everyone.
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree. I nothing prepared me. I've been to hundreds of conferences, seminars all around the world. This is absolutely number one, the way it's orchestrated, the energy of the people there, the energy of the staff. And, you know, you also get question and answer times with us. So we're not just on and then that's it. You get time to integrate with us. You get time to, you know, look at our books and come and get signings. We're there for you throughout the whole weekend. We're not just going to disappear off and put ourselves in a dressing room because we're too important. No, no, no. We're going to be there for you guys. And the excitement, it's building up already. So many people are already emailing and messaging saying, I can't wait. How many days, how many sleeps? And seriously, I can honestly tell you, because I feel I'm the outsider with everybody else. I know that I have a valid point being there, but nothing prepared me for what was put in front of me. Because let's face it, some people out there, the ones that aren't awake or the ones that are kind of sitting on a silly little fence, might think, yeah, okay, whatever. But when you see, I did this, I experienced this, bang, there's the document, I did this, I recorded it, there's the conversation, the proof, it just smacks you in the face. This isn't just people making their stories up. The reality of who we are, where we come from, and what is happening on this planet and in the Orion Belt and the solar system, it's seriously, get on it, guys, because it will be the best money you have ever spent. I guarantee you. And of course, I'm going to be there, so you've got to go. Sorry, I'm so passionate about it. It is just incredible. The most greatest minds all together in this consciousness and frequency of truth and disclosure. Oh, seriously, just let me do my own video and I could do a 5-hour one of how magnificent it truly is. And look where we're going. I'm going to go in the hot springs and go up the mountains as well. But I cannot wait. And can I just say one more thing? Sorry, girls. When this really blew my mind as well. I've seen many UFOs since I was a child and been connected with it. But when you get 3 girls come up to you, go, oh, have you seen the visitors? They're here for Elena and for the conference. I'm like, I'm standing there, spacecraft, just hovering. And I'm thinking, no, it's a helicopter. No, but they're just hovering over the hotel in Florida. And everybody just went, yeah, that's kind of what happens. Even just to go and see UFO, surely that's got to be the pull on top of everything else. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was just magical. I'm going to shut up now.
That's so beautiful. I did actually forget to mention, sorry, the vendors. We have the most beautiful high-end vendors. I mean, I literally interview every single person to make sure they are in alignment with frequency, with truth, that their products are of the highest, you know, quality. No one's allowed to come in and just start flogging stuff off a table. We have high security as well, guys. Be prepared. Everybody gets searched. This is how we roll. This is how we run it. We're bringing you 5, 6, 7-star, you know, for everybody to have a good time, to feel safe. But we've also got new technology that you haven't seen before, and things that you'll be able to physically try out for yourself for free in the vendor halls. Just another little add-on there. You're so welcome. Would anybody else like to add anything? That looks like a no then. I guess we wore you all out.
Done it.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, we just wanted to come on, guys, out there, let you know what time it is, who these ladies are, what you can expect, a little bit more insight. It's only 9 weeks away. I think just nine short weeks, 9 short weeks. Tickets are going up in August 1st. So please get your ticket today, and you'll get a link, like I said, to the hotels. So I'm going to let you ladies, we'll start, and we'll do Dr. Christiane, Melanie, Nikki, and then Elena, if you just want to give words into the field for when you see this beautiful audience at GSIC.
All right. The words are, DJT said it, the best is yet to come.
Perfect. Melanie.
For the next, c'est quoi la question?
Just give your love to the audience.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wish you a wonderful summer. Be gentle with yourself, and see you in Denver at the GSIC.
Beautiful. Nikki.
Love is the only thing that keeps us all connected. Be love, give love, expect love, and we'll share it all when we get there in September.
Come as you are, for who you are. Many of you remember where you come from. Certainly not from this world, or maybe sometimes from this world. Come as you are, embracing fully who you are. And don't pretend to be an earthling if you're not. Just blast it. Be yourself.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Amazing. Well, beautiful ladies, thank you so much. Thanks for being on the planet at the same time as me. I'm so glad we all found each other. And to you beautiful star seeds and awakeners and people in your own spiritual journey and putting all the missing pieces together, we are so grateful that you are also here on the same planet at the same time as us. We'll see you in September 27, 28, 29 at the Westin Hotel in the little town of Westminster, Colorado. With love from my heart to yours, I am Danny Henderson, and I will see you soon. Mwah.
Is